off. You guys found a treasure chest on the boat. Um, Rush popped an opal in his mouth like it was a jawbreaker, and the second he did, a loud booming roar echoed through the chambers. Um, and two ice trolls came running in, Norm following closely behind. Norm is currently hiding at the entrance. Um, Rush and Berlin hit the deck on the boat, but Berlin hit the deck so hard that it knocked loose some of the boards and caused a commotion. So the ice trolls are closing in towards the boat at the moment.
Is there anything next to me, like a rock or something I could throw?
We used to have a rock.
Um, yeah, I mean these are no, these are really ice walls, not rocks. So
Well, a piece of ice, anything.
um, I,
Anything that I could throw in the opposite direction that makes noise.
yeah, I'd say you could find a little chunk of ice to throw.
Okay. I will try that. What must I roll? I
Let's
want
get
to throw it.
a
I want to throw it like in this general direction.
let's get a survival check.
Survival. My God.
Actually, survival or performance.
Okay, give me 1 second. I forgot to open my character sheet. Uh, said survival or performance.
Yep.
Okay, I guess we're going with performance. I don't know what that roll was because I'm not on the fucking thing. Yikes.
An 11. It's not really attention grabbing at all for them. They're
They don't
much
give a
more
shit.
concerned with the noise from the boat.
Okay. Um, in that case, is there any way I can like try and sneak myself closer without them noticing me?
Roll a stealth check. Yeah, you can get yourself closer.
How far are you gonna let me go?
Um,
You want to just put me there?
let's see, on a 22. Let me see how far away you are right. 50 feet. Let's say you can get about there.
Okay. I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all. All right. I'm just chilling. What are they doing?
They are still closing in a little bit on the boat.
Can
Kind of
I?
like looking around.
Am I able to go like step for step with them? Like when they take a step, I take a step.
Yeah, yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay. So I can keep closing in like one little bit at a time,
Yeah.
or just like staying this distance, but like, yeah.
Is Rush just waiting it out at the moment?
Yeah, he's still like trying to hide
It
under
would
the deck.
it would seem like it.
And they finally get to the edge of the deck. You
Can I
see
like
their kind of blue tinted claws reach up.
can Rush ready his cantrip burning breath for when they like get over the edge?
Yeah, totally.
Like to blast him in the face because it's 15 feet.
Yeah, so they get to the edge. You see their claws come up over the railing, and their two heads pop up, and you
And he
blast them in the
does it.
face. Um, Dex save. This guy fails. This guy passes.
Shit.
13 fire damage there. And 6.
So
And at
here's the
that
other
point, we're
thing.
going to need to roll
What?
initiative.
No, hold on. Give me 1 second to say something.
All right.
I've been sneaking up on these motherfuckers this entire time. When I see that happen, when they go up on that fucking ledge, can I close in and fucking get a little attack in?
Yes, but that would also put you in the path of Rush's fire breath.
You're dexterous, right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's fine with me.
All right. Then yeah, you can run up there. Just get another dex save in.
Dex save. Yeah, we're good.
So yeah, just 6 damage to you.
6. Easy. So yeah. And I feel like Norm would probably recognize that this fire breath or whatever is coming from Rush, I would assume. So
You never
yeah, I would.
know.
Presumably so.
Yeah, presumably, like
There aren't many people that you've met that breathe fire.
unless it's an actual dragon, which not to say that you're not an actual dragon, but you're
I'm
kind
a
of not an actual
young
dragon. You're just a wee little lad.
Just a wee little lad.
Just a little guy.
But yeah, I'm gonna fucking bite this guy's ankles. And when I say bite his ankles, I mean take my swords out and swing for his ankles.
Aw, damn.
All right. Since it is kind of like a spur of the moment type of thing, I am going to say just the one attack.
Just the one attack. Okay. So
Yep.
one swing.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
That hits.
We gotta get
Coolio.
Norm
And
a pair of
dude, okay,
adventures.
but they had no idea where I was. That's gotta get sneak attack, right?
Mm,
They didn't know where I was.
yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
In my head, I imagine the one that got like the full blast kind of like recoiled a bit into your sword, and the other one hung on.
Yeah, I like that. For another 15 damage there. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Me?
Yep.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm taking a bite. I thought I was done rolling. Just a straight up D20?
Yep. On a 13, you not only stabbed this troll's leg, it came clean off.
Oh.
Oh, they're brittle. Maybe. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. They're brittle.
Well, it's not. I mean, the last time you guys fought trolls, this happened too, where limbs started flying off.
They can regenerate though, right? Didn't the last one do something like that?
Yep.
He ain't gonna regenerate his head, though. Now that I got a leg off, he's down on
And
my
like,
level.
the leg is not just on the ground; it is like hopping in place.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, what if it can
I
like
love it.
mitosis reproduce? What if it turns into another troll?
And at that point, we're gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
You got it.
I'll pull up Berlin's sheet, get him in here. And it's going to be Norm's turn first.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'm going straight for that same fucking dude. I just chopped his leg off, and I'm gonna genocide the fuck out of him.
Yeah, go for it. The 25 and the 21s, or the 25s and the 21 hit.
You could have just said everything other than the 13.
Oh, you know what? I didn't.
Okay, there's no way to get sneak attack on this one, though, I don't think.
Not with them right next to each other like that, no.
Yeah, they're right next to each other and whatnot, so... Did I actually just roll max damage on all of those?
That's
Yeah.
insane.
I did. I
What
just
the
rolled max
fuck,
damage on
dude?
all of those.
For
I swear to God, I clicked on all of them.
39 damage.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
You're a fucking monster.
If Rod was here to see that, he would have cried.
Yeah.
I genuinely think he would.
And roll another d20 for me.
Okay.
This guy's gonna be turned into little bits.
A 7, no limbs are chopped off on a 7.
Whatever, dude. That's a lot of damage still. That's a lot of damage.
Rush.
He's gonna go for another burning breath because it feels like that's pretty useful here. Oh, that's not too much. Because he should be able to hit both of them with that, right?
Yeah. And they rolled a 5 and a nat 1.
Woo!
So they're both taking 7 fire damage there.
And that's all he's gonna do right now. He's just staying next to Berlin. He's got his shield up.
And while we're waiting on Berlin's turn, I guess I'll let the trolls go real quick. This guy's gonna whip around and try to attack Norm with his multi-attack.
Dude, he can whip, he can nay-nay, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He ain't gonna hit me.
Alright, so he goes in with his claws. First claw attack, even with disadvantage, is a dirty 20.
Woo!
Reaction doesn't hit.
Alright. Second claw attack. Still at disadvantage since you haven't taken damage, so that's a 10. And then the
No,
bite
sir.
is a 16.
Does not hit.
Alright. This guy is gonna jump up onto the deck and attack
Yeah,
Rush.
wait, hold on. What the fuck? Is this Kobe Bryant out here? He's just got hops like that?
I mean,
he
it's not
hung
so much
on.
a jump, it's just like a lift up. Like, these are some big ass trolls.
Fair.
Rush, the first attack is a 23.
That hits my armor class.
That is going to be 7 slashing damage.
Ouch. Youch.
Next one's a 14, so that misses. And the next one is a dirty 20, so that misses.
He just like slaps him across the face and there's like a streak of blood.
And then we wait for Burr.
So how was your guys' day today?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
I took like a couple of naps here and there.
I was trying so hard not to take a nap at my desk. It was very difficult today.
Dude, same here. Holy shit. I was
It's
sitting at
just a
work and I'm
nap
like,
day.
I really want to just fall asleep.
It was real difficult. And like where my desk is, like if I fell asleep at my desk, everyone would see. Everyone from like 4 departments would see.
Hopefully none of them would like pour water on you.
I don't think so. At least none of the people that were there today would.
But there's one who would.
Yep,
Who?
but they're having surgery.
And that's their own fault.
Yep.
Maybe.
I mean, I couldn't tell you. I don't know what they're getting surgery for. I just know that they're having surgery, and they didn't want to tell everybody what it was for, so I didn't ask.
Huh.
So it's plastic.
I don't think so. They seemed very annoyed by the fact that they were having surgery.
Maybe it's a schnoz operation.
Schnoz.
Maybe.
No, like a nose. You know, you never heard
I know
schnoz
what
before?
a schnoz is.
I don't know. Some people genuinely don't know.
Huh.
A
Have you ever
schnoz is
met
a
anyone that
schnoz,
doesn't
man.
know?
Me? Personally?
Yeah.
Yes, I have. In Nebraska. They didn't know what a fucking schnoz was.
Them
Well, that's Nebraska.
Nebraskans.
People are weird in Nebraska.
Like, dude, I literally, I remember, I vividly remember, I stood up one time, and I said, like, I gotta go blow my schnoz. And then somebody was like, what, you're gonna go jerk off? Like, no. What the fuck do you,
my
I'm gonna go
God.
blow my nose. What are you talking about? Like,
Love that.
how do
though.
you, like, how do you
That's
not know?
hilarious.
What, how do you not know what a schnoz is? Fucking farmers, man. I swear to God. Anyway,
I'm gonna message Rod and see how long he thinks it's gonna be.
We could like hold
dude,
his
honestly,
turn.
you might, maybe just call him.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because like
Phones
message.
are helpful.
Yeah, maybe just call him and see where he's at.
But yeah, we could just like hold his turn and then he could just do all his actions at once or something.
Which is fine. I mean, it's fair,
Yeah.
technically, I guess, but I'm just gonna eat the shit out of my food until he gets here, though. I'll tell you what.
I had some fucking delicious mac and cheese earlier today.
I love mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no answer on the call.
Maybe he's having like
He's
a
probably
bathroom
busy in that LA
emergency.
traffic.
He's probably blowing a schnoz.
He might be blowing his schnoz in one way or another.
He had to let us know he was gonna take his time.
Well, you know, sometimes you don't want to rush it. That's all right. I've got a yoo-hoo to enjoy.
What is a yoo-hoo?
Oh, only
It's
the best.
chocolate milk.
It's not chocolate milk. Legally, they have to call it milk drink.
Milk drink.
That's true. But
Because
it's chocolate milk.
it's made from the whey of milk.
Oh.
But it, like, anytime we were on a road trip when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
I'd get it from the gas station, and it was the only time I would have it. So it's just like always brings back fond memories.
Honestly,
Yeah, you might be the only one.
no, I get that. Fucking whenever we would do a road trip up to the mountains, we would stop and get A&W, and I've never had A&W like outside
Oh,
of
I
that.
love A&W. I love
Sparky's
A&W.
better.
I like
Oh,
their
Barks. Oh, no,
fries.
no, no. Oh my God. Don't even get me started on Barks. I love Barks.
I don't know what the fuck Barks is. I don't know if that
Love
exists
Barks.
in California.
However, Seagram's is the king.
Who?
Seag
Seagram's makes root beer.
Seagram's. Yeah. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, Seagram's root beer. It's the best fucking root beer out there. Are you kidding me?
I've only ever had Seagram's ginger ale.
Oh, you child.
I love ginger ale. I haven't had it in forever.
Yeah, they make a fucking root beer. Oh, sorry. Wait, I'm thinking of Sprecher. Sorry, Sprecher.
Record that rings a bell, but I can't like
I'm
picture
thinking
it
of
at all.
I'm thinking of Sprecher. Well, sorry. Actually, I believe it's supposed to be pronounced Sprecher.
Sprecher.
But
But the real king is Fitz's root beer from St. Louis.
I have had Fitz's before.
It's great.
It's fine.
I'm not actually a root beer fan. I just like A&W, the restaurant, for like
Oh,
their fries. I don't
We're,
really
we're not
drink
even so
sodas.
we're not even talking about root beer at this point.
Oh,
Like, oh no, I mean like we are, but you were just like out of it because like you,
I mean, I didn't know
you
half
were
the
like
brands you
you
guys
were
were
like
naming. I was like, what?
sorry about that.
It must have been how Nebraskans felt when you said schnoz.
yeah.
I believe they didn't know what a fucking schnoz was.
They're just uncultured, I guess.
Yeah, but like
I mean, I don't
actually
know what you
though,
expected out of Nebraska.
I mean that's fair. That is 100%. But dude, you went to Mizzou.
The zoo?
And
Miz-
99.9% of the people at Mizzou were either from St.
yeah,
Louis, the
actually,
Chicago suburbs, or Kansas City.
I was gonna say that I wanted to backtrack on that because I was like, yeah, most people in Missouri can't actually even get into Mizzou, so
I wish I could argue with that, but
dude,
yeah, point.
I remember stopping at some like gas stations in Missouri and you would hear the dumbest fucking conversations in the world. No offense.
Just
No
be glad
offense.
you've never been down to the boot heel.
Dog, I've been to a lot of places. It can't be
Like
worse.
the boot heel is like, if you look at Missouri, there's that tiny little
I know
uh
where
s-
the boot heel is.
corner.
I haven't
Yeah.
been there. I haven't been there, but there's
Oh my,
no way there's
it's
no
like
way it
going
could be
back in
worse than
time
like
50
all of
years.
the other places I've been.
I promise you, like the boot heel is a special kind of stupid.
Dude, I've been to northern Florida. You know how fucking dumb that shit is?
Yeah, but that's like a fun kind of dumb. The boot heel is like a
What do you
concerted
mean fun kind of
dumb.
dumb? That's the kind of dumb where they just like grab an alligator and like, we're gonna hug this motherfucker.
It's what I mean, a fun kind of dumb right there.
Yeah, and then get their fucking face eaten off.
Yeah, but at least you got to watch.
That's fair. Like honestly, what I saw, what I've seen in Missouri was well, a lot of racism actually.
Yeah,
Are you
that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
surprised?
Yeah. Um uh yeah.
It's just how it be there.
Facts. Sorry to our only fan that's from Missouri.
You think anybody
My
from Missouri is
my bad.
watching D&D content?
My bad, our one patron from Missouri.
I mean, they might be. You know, they might be real upset right now.
You know
Maybe
what?
Norm was their favorite character, and now they're questioning every aspect of their life.
That's fair because these really, really Mormon boys that I grew up with
Or are they thinking,
exclusively play D&D. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what if we had like one person watching this is like, why do they talk about Mormons so much? like,
I remember
it's
reading
D&D.
a
Why are they talking about Mormons so much?
I remember reading a Reddit post about somebody that like accidentally joined a D&D group for Mormons,
That's
and
A
like
D&D group for
the warlock
Mormons?
class was banned from use since you had to talk with devils and shit.
oh my god! What the
Half the
fuck?
group was either paladin or cleric.
Oh my god!
This makes me so happy that Savannah's not like overly religious.
I don't think I could live with myself if I was like. I can't take it serious.
I mean, you literally drew a dick from memory for your mom.
From memory.
From memory?
I want to find that video again. That was so funny. I think she
I
still
mean,
has the picture too.
just. I was gonna say, just scroll up in Discord.
Yeah, but there's a couple of different Discord channels it could be on at this point.
Yeah.
I think it was in the the Boogaloo chat.
Yeah, I sent it
I'm
there and
pretty
I
sure.
sent it a couple other places.
Well, fair enough. I'm pretty sure it was at least in the Boogaloo chat, though.
hmm
I want to find the animated video that you did.
I've got it. I still need to fucking finish it. I've just been lazy because animating is difficult and painful and it hurts
Oh
my
yeah.
brain.
Okay, should we just have Egan? Should we just have you play fucking
Yeah.
for
Right?
Rod at the moment? Just it seems like he's gonna be a minute.
I'd feel bad using any of his spell slots though. um
What if you let one of us play for him?
I think
Huh? Huh? Huh?
I think I'm just gonna have him use a cantrip to cast Shillelagh.
Yeah, you could just have him bonk shit.
Which
That's fine.
first of all, that is exactly what he would do.
Yeah. Like he's already in melee, so um yeah, and then he's just gonna swing away if I can find Gravel Thrash on here. There he is.
He's protecting his little
24.
buddy. Hell yeah.
You swing a lot better than he does.
Is that max damage for him too?
No.
Damn, he can hit harder.
He can
Um
roll
that's
a
gonna be
D8 is
13
max
bludgeoning.
damage.
Damn.
Ice Troll's already went, so Norm is up. Yay.
Well, I mean, this guy in front of me is still standing, and I don't like that.
He's hopping. One leg.
So Norm took that personally.
And I took that personally. I took it very personally. Not that personally. Very personally. Extremely personally.
And that's 3 hits.
God damn.
Hey, I got max damage on one of them.
For a total of 29 slashing damage. Oh, that's not. There we go. And roll another d20 for me.
What got it?
On a 20,
Dude, I swear to God.
the ice troll is decapitated.
Oh
Hell yeah.
shit.
Um,
Hell yeah, brother.
And
Norm just walks up to him, starts flailing around so fast he becomes a helicopter and cuts his head off.
And then he takes the head.
well, the body doesn't fall, actually. The body stays up, kind of like looking around aimlessly. And you see the head just like on the ground glaring up at you.
Nice. I stare back. Actually, no. Fuck that. I don't stare back. I moon it.
Oh my god. What if it bites you?
So what? I'm resistant to
Rush.
cold damage.
Rush, now that one guy's mostly focused on them, is gonna take his whip out and light it. And do his whatever the fuck double attack with his flame tongue whip.
Which ones?
To this one right in front of us up on the deck. Norm's
Okay.
got the other one.
The first one hits
Right.
for 11 damage.
That's his turn because that used his bonus action and his 2 attacks.
And you got back just in time, Rod.
Yo!
Yeah, but do we notice anything like when? Okay, first of all, actually, I should have asked this earlier, but did we notice anything about them like getting hit by fire? Does it seem to like affect them more?
Insight check.
Well, you would remember from the last time you guys fought trolls,
Yeah, but these are ice
that
trolls, not
well, it's
sky
definitely
trolls or
it's not
cloud
doing
trolls or
more
whatever the
damage
fuck they
than you
are.
would expect, but it is helping keep that regeneration factor at bay.
Okay.
Regen. Goodness.
Did you see that
Um,
fat ass roll you got?
Yeah, I
What?
did. I took one turn for you where I just cast Shillelagh and used Gravel Thrash, and I rolled a 24.
Well, I'm glad someone used my good roll for the night. That's nice. That's good.
Hey, I'll tell you what, we did wait. We tried to wait.
No, that's totally fine. I just mean in the sense of, as always, like, well, there's my one good roll, like, no, that's great. I'm glad it worked out. I get, you know what? Why not? If it ain't broke, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's just swing. Let's just fucking.
Yeah!
Yeah,
Wow.
dirty 20 is gonna hit.
Okay. All right, Grovel Thrash. Let's get it together. You love to see it.
Even higher, god damn!
Yes.
For another 14 damage.
I assume I'm hitting this one, right?
Yeah.
The
Oh,
one
yeah, I
by
would
me.
Norm's got this one decapitated.
But
The body hasn't fallen.
I was gonna say, yeah, the like regen probably has some fuck you with that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, sick. All right. That'll be. Is anyone particularly hurt yet?
Nah,
No,
we're all
we
good.
just started, right?
No.
Yeah. All right. That'll be my turn then.
I got scratched across the face, but I'm fine.
Owie.
Mm-hmm.
These bitches
The
can't
trolls
touch me.
are up next. Now this one did not take any fire damage. So he's gonna regain
What is his fucking head
points.
gonna roll back onto his head
As he like
or
fumbles
shoulders?
down, or actually, yeah, he fumbles down, picks up his head, and plops it onto his neck. And it's not like super sturdy on there, but it's like staying in place. And he tries to
I'll
attack
do it again,
Norm.
motherfucker.
All right. First attack is a 13. That's gonna miss. Second attack with disadvantage is a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
That's going to be 15 slashing damage as he swipes you with one of his claws. And then goes in for a bite with a 21.
Jesus.
I can use my reaction on that.
Cool. Just the 15 slashing.
Yeah. This guy's a little bitch.
And the one up top is going to do a claw at each of you.
Wait, me too?
Or, well, the two up top at Rush.
Oh, okay. I was like,
The
Um,
boys.
how long are his arms?
Berlin, that is a 21
Oh, that hits.
for 12 slashing damage.
I'll live. I haven't taken any damage yet, either.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Rush, that is a nat 20.
Oh, that hits.
So you're going to be looking at
Just tell me what to subtract.
21 slashing damage.
And then what else?
And then he's going to use his bite on Berlin.
Okay.
And that is, again, a 21 to hit.
Oogie.
Holy fuck.
Or
these
another
trolls.
9 piercing damage there.
How much damage did Rush just take?
21.
Rush just took 21.
Wow, tweens.
Ow.
Ow, tweens.
He's just gonna spit some blood out, and he looks a little roughed up, you could say, but he's still standing.
After all this time.
That's
Still has
I
the
wanted to make a
jawbreaker in
joke.
his mouth.
I'm still
Oh,
standing.
Jawbreaker.
The opal, whatever the fuck it was.
Love that for him.
All right, genocide sticks.
Like you do. Yeah, every single one of those hits.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Monster.
How do you want to do this?
Well, I told him he wasn't going to keep him that head for long after he picked it up. So I want to. I would love it. I don't know how fucking tall this guy is, but I don't know, just for flavor, I would love to just run up to him, jump off of his knee or something, chop his head off, plop it on the ground, and be like, "I told you I'd fucking get it again," and then chop that shit in half.
Like you jump off the cut off leg that's bouncing in place.
Yeah, just pogo stick off of that.
Yo.
Yeah, and the two halves of the troll just fall apart onto the ground.
You your widow baby. And then I'm just gonna point my swords at the next one and be like, "You're next, bitch."
Rush.
That was kind of gruesome next to us, but he's still gonna lash out with his whip. Ain't broke, don't fix it, you know what I mean?
That nat 20 hits.
Sick.
So really for max damage, that would be...
Wait, your whip only does a D4?
I guess so.
Huh.
Yeah, whips don't do a lot base-wise. The fire adds a lot to that.
I did
Well,
get
somebody
it
likes
super early
someone
too.
likes to never take advantage of a divine smite.
Listen, we're in a fucking dragon's lair. I think I want to save my divine shit for that.
That's fine. I mean, I got this. Don't worry.
So that's 33 damage on the crit.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, this troll looks real fucked up.
He's getting fucking bludgeoned by Berlin and whipped by
Yeah, just covered in bruises and little cuts and small little scorch marks. It's not looking pretty.
I just imagine this fucking troll like starts to climb up the side of the ship. His face is just over the edge of
Yeah,
the
he got
fucking
like he got
ship.
scorched.
And then those two just start smacking the shit out of his head. Like it's like, go on, get out of here, bad troll.
And at that point, we're gonna be on to Berlin.
Gosh, already. We said the troll's looking worse for wear, right? Looking
Yeah.
pretty battered. Then I'll go ahead and take this moment here and do a little cure wounds on my friend here.
Your little buddy.
My little buddy.
Aw.
And then and I guess not that it matters, I think you're clear, right? But you also get +6 more on that.
That's insane healing. Oh my god.
And then I get +6 off of that just for shits. Blessed healer, am I right, folks? And
God damn.
do I really even just want to get greedy and
When
pop a
clerics get
healing
up
word
there
for
in
myself?
level, they can really heal a lot.
Well, and you know, when I'm casting everything is 4th level minimum, that's
Yeah.
not everything, obviously, but the cure wounds at least, like, whew.
I was gonna say, isn't that like literally the point of clerics is to heal?
Mm-hmm.
So
We out here. And
Makes
also
sense.
guidance, but I never use that, so.
We don't need guidance.
and guiding bolt, which never fucking hits.
Which, right, I
remember
might as
that.
well swing away anyway. No, I'll just leave it there. I'll be fine.
Cool. This troll is up next. And he just saw Berlin nearly wipe out all the damage he's done so far. So
Oh.
he's gonna focus on him.
All right.
And roll terribly.
Oh.
2 13s and a 15.
That's what happens when you move out of spite. You make mistakes.
He's woozy, he's wobbly. I mean, it takes no effort at all for you to just sidestep his attacks.
You beefed it, my man.
I feel bad for him.
Norm?
I don't. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Yeah, I'm moving in. 100%. Matter of fact, I want to be right here.
All right.
That's a bad start.
The everything except the nat 1 hits.
I do love that the lowest I can roll is a 12.
Yeah, that's insane.
Combat is the only time that a nat 1 is an automatic failure, though.
Yeah, I know. It's still fun to see 12 up there, though. But here's the other thing. His buddy's dead, so I get sneak attack.
You do.
Shit. This poor guy.
How do you want to do this?
So you said he was like super focused on Burr right there?
Yep.
I want to just like fucking run up to him, climb up, whisper in his ear, "You're focusing on the wrong motherfucker," and then slit his throat.
Oh my god.
Terrifying.
they understand common? Does this troll know what's being said to him as his life is taken from him?
I genuinely
Insight
hope
check.
he didn't. I genuinely hope all he heard was gibberish.
And then slit the throat. There.
Like this dude just heard fucking Polish in his like.
Terrifying thing to hear as you die. That's fair.
Okay, that actually true though. Like I'm not gonna lie, if I'm about to get fucking murdered, the last thing I want to hear is like Polish or Russian or something like that.
But yeah, since Berlin and Rush were like looking at this dude, you can give me an insight check to see
See whether we get
if he.
splattered with blood as fucking Norm decapitates in front of us.
Yep.
Wait, who's doing an insight?
Well, Rush and Berlin could. I mean,
You
it
got
happened
it.
so quick. You were more focused on the blood than seeing that guy's or seeing the troll's reaction.
A little bit gets in your mouth.
Yeah.
Rush. I mean, there was definitely a lot of confusion. You don't think he understood what Norm said, but that made it more terrifying for him.
You know, I almost feel bad for that guy. I mean, he looked really disappointed when you healed me, Berlin.
I would
Which
recommend he get good.
First of all, is this not the first time that they would have seen me this entire combat?
Yeah.
Because I've been down low the entire time, and like there's been two giant fucking trolls in front of their faces.
I mean, I just
know what?
kind of
Yeah,
figured you
probably.
were there. You know, you're always the one that's like,
The troll didn't
Chilling.
decapitate itself.
mm-hmm.
It's hard to mistake the
just-
sound of genocide.
Just like,
Yeah.
just like as the second troll is like falling to the ground, I just give a salute, falling down with it.
All right, well, at least we know what Norm is. That's
Yeah.
good.
You see that this treasure chest up here, Norm? Did we? I know you hit the deck real hard, Berlin, and it like kind of like broke it. Did that treasure spill out when that happened, or is that still intact?
So the board that fell was kind of just like some of the siding on the railing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the chest is fine. It's sitting there open next to you guys still.
I don't know why in my head, like I imagine we crashed down and it just broke the boards under us and we like fell through.
Thrilling. We're in the boat.
Well,
I mean, do we
But yeah,
wanna-
Norm, since you are looking up at these guys now, you would see a treasure chest full of coins.
I jump off the troll's decapitated neck or slit neck, and I am 100% gonna go for that. And you know that, and you knew that already.
I'll just
Yeah,
step
that's
back
previous
for you.
stated.
I want to
There's
think
375 gold pieces,
Oh, baby.
1,480 copper pieces,
You gotta slow down.
495 silver pieces.
Just type it out.
There's 75.
Oh, we like what's going on right now.
1480 CP.
It'd be copper.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, we love to see this. Oh, he's still typing. So after Norm sees all this, it's gonna be like, why the fuck didn't you guys grab any of this?
I did. And then Rush will stick his tongue out, and there'll be a
Just
little
like-
opal on it.
I thought you ate the opal.
I'm sucking on it.
I thought you crunching it was the whole point of this thing.
You know, Norm, sometimes you just have to savor it.
There was only
Yeah.
one after all.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I know where that roar came from earlier, and it was 100% down in that pit.
You think that's gonna be our next destination then?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I could. I. Wait, hold on. I gotta look in my bag.
our plan on
my-
getting down there was
Well, I can get down there no problem. Grappling hook. But there is literally a hook that brought food down to the dragon.
I'm just concerned about presenting ourselves in that fashion because that just paints us in a light of.
That's why my original thought was that you turn into a fucking dragon and we fly down on you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems like either present yourself as bait or present yourself as directly a threat. Neither is great.
I mean, we have
we
to.
were we not hired to kill this fucking thing?
Yeah, but they don't know that yet.
Who cares?
Oh,
I want more scales.
Some little what do you call it? The advantage of no. What is the phrase? Holy shit!
The advantage of
surprise? No,
surprise.
that's not that's not what people say.
Yes. In the art of almost war, the advantage of surprise.
Like, what the fuck kind of brain fart am I having right now? What? Wait, what do you say? What?
It's literally just the art of surprise. It's just the art of surprise.
Oh God. Anyway, that would probably help, but I mean, we are
Look,
kind
I
of.
mean, if you want to go
balls out
down
team.
there and you want to finger paint for that motherfucker and do some art,
Finger
that's
paint.
fine. I will surprise him from the back.
I mean, our goal is to kill him. I don't want to jump down there into a trap if he's waiting for us now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you see another way in?
There might be. I'd assume. There can't just be that tiny hole, because that's barely big enough for me, and this is supposed to be a bigger dragon, right?
True.
While this conversation is happening, I am going to chug a potion of healing.
Yeah,
Because
I was thinking we should make sure we're all good before we even.
it's the last one that I have in my pocket.
Maybe you
Yeah, roll
should
that medicine check.
I will.
stick your handy dandy.
But that
hand
means I'm
in
gonna
there.
have to grab some more
Yeah.
out of the fucking. You guys ready to fight a mimic? Maybe.
Yeah. Could we all prepare an attack in case?
Now that we know the possibility of what could happen. I get. Wait. What's
Get
the
the
max healing on a
10.
10?
Yep.
Yeah, I could still probably use some more.
This is a really nice boat.
Yes, it is. Good observation, you.
Thanks.
I'm gonna pull out 5 potions of healing from the bag and put them in my pocket.
What do you know
5
about boats?
D20s.
That's
What do you-
right, baby.
I don't know much about boats, but I know that this is a nice one.
All that seafaring you've done in your other life.
Kidding me.
All of them.
He
Not
wanted it
kidding
so
me.
bad. He wanted it so bad.
Like on 5? Yeah, probably there'll be one. Yeah, you pull out 5 potions of healing.
Get fucked, bitch.
Sweet
Oh
deal.
my god.
Your cursed bag ain't so cursed.
I knew it was going to be a long play. I just didn't think it was going to be this long.
I mean, we've gotten it once.
There might be something else to it though.
But anyway, now that I took 5 of them out there and we're still apparently just standing here talking for some fucking reason, I'm gonna use another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go for it.
Medicine.
Are there any like spells you
Yay.
have, Berlin, that could bolster our strengths?
Bolster our strengths.
Yeah, you know, just kind of give us a little boost because we're probably about to be fighting a big dragon in a little bit here.
I mean,
Well,
my swords are covered in dragon dust.
I just
We're
remember the
gonna be
last time we fought an ice dragon with our dear um what was his name again? Fuck.
our
David?
dear beloved,
David.
that fucking guy.
Fucking guy.
Oh, the snake boy?
Yeah, I remember when we fought it with him, we had a very difficult time, and I'm just worried because this one's apparently the White Death. It's named the White Death, and the last one was not named the White Death, and it still put up a mighty big fight.
That's because the fucking strongest person we came up against fucking absolutely got destroyed by me. I mean, come on. We're fine.
I can bless us when the time comes if that'll help.
Okay.
That's kind
Do
of
I have to sneeze first?
ah. We are in an ice cave.
That was a good one.
Anyway, let's go.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go. You're right.
Yeah,
Let's just
why
hop
not?
off this shit.
Beep beep beep.
Did you say
Beep,
shit or
beep.
shit?
Shit.
I heard shit. To the fucking. All right, I'm gonna stop using the keys.
Keys.
I was using the arrow keys. I don't like using the arrow keys sometimes to move
Oh my
if we're
god,
going on.
wait, you can use the arrow keys to move? What?
Girly.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, you didn't know that?
Oh,
You didn't know
no!
that?
I was always just dragging my fucking character around. What the fuck?
I was like, if I was ever
Wow.
moving, if I was ever just moving like a short distance, I would always use the arrow keys, and then
Dude!
but if we were going far, I would just click and drag.
I
I
never
love.
fucking knew.
All you have to do is click on your character first.
Whoa!
I'm just, you know what? I love watching people learn things. That's what I'm here for.
You knew this too?
Oh,
What the fuck?
oh, Savannah,
Uh,
it's okay.
you cannot say that. Does fucking White know that you can do this?
Let's be honest, he probably does.
Oh my god. Whatever.
So anyway, look, guys, we're at the hole.
The hole that we need to enter.
That hole.
That big mysterious hole with a hook above it.
Now, here's the thing. When I went down there earlier, I didn't see no dragon. I definitely saw signs of a dragon, but then somebody did something, and that was definitely a fucking dragon that made that noise, and it came from here.
Eh.
I can transform and ride y'all down there. I just
No, we would ride you. I don't want you to turn into a dragon and ride me. That'd be horrible.
That'd be pretty funny.
I'm just concerned because how long did it take you to get to the bottom? Because I can't keep
Let's-
that form up very long.
Let's find out, because I'm about to do it again to scope it out.
It's 60 feet down.
Okay.
I'm gonna scope it out. What did we say? My grappling hook was 50 feet.
Yeah. So since
So can
the
I?
chamber is pretty tall ceilings, I was ruling that like you could kind of like just poke your head out.
Okay, so can I do that again? Can I grapple on, poke my head down there and see what I see?
Yeah.
Just in case this motherfucker is like waiting at the bottom.
Let me just try to remember exactly what spot is right beneath there.
Mm-hmm. You do you, boo.
Yeah, that's about. All right. So you poke your head down. And as you do, you are met eye to eye with an adult white dragon.
Oh my god!
And this fucker sees me.
I mean,
Not only
eye to
does he
eye.
see you, he was ready for you. Um, and he's gonna let out his ice breath, partly at you, but then going up the shaft as well.
Does
So it
this
doesn't hit.
idiot does this idiot even know that I'm wearing white dragon scales? I've killed one of you before.
You're gonna need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I get
It's a 60-foot cone, so it doesn't hit you guys up there, but you see it like coming up and almost reach you guys.
Oh
isn't
my
con
top of the
no
chute.
it, it's wisdom and charisma that I get an advantage on.
You do get advantage on Constitution because of the boons that you got.
True, and I already had a +6 in it anyway. All right. Be good. Be good.
A 16 or no 25 is gonna pass. So you are going to take.
Well, if it's half damage for passing and then half of that for the cold resistance.
That's right. Yep. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
God.
It's a very good thing.
So 72 cut in half would be down to 36. Cut in half again would be down to 18 cold damage.
I can handle that.
Egan, did you moved us
For
to
now.
a layer or something, right? Is that right?
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
seeing
yeah,
black.
sorry. I meant to only move one of you guys, but I grabbed the whole group.
You're so good. I was just curious. I love the theater of the mind. I love imagining.
Norm.
And
So-
at that
Yeah,
point, we're
I
gonna
That's
was
need
gonna
probably not
say,
the good sign.
initiatives.
um,
Oh boy.
Wow, not last.
Yeah, surprisingly, the dragon rolled terribly on initiative. Got a nat 1.
Oh, thank God.
that doesn't surprise me.
So Norm, after taking that blast to the face, is up first.
So what I want to do, can I ride my grappling hook back up to the top of the hole?
Yeah. I think that would be an action.
That's fine.
But yeah, you can zip back up.
I'm
let me bring you-
gonna zip back up. Bring me back up with these assholes. Oh, there we go. Right. So I guess technically I'd probably be like hanging right here
Yeah.
or something like that. And I'm just gonna come back up. You guys see me, and it's just I'm just covered in ice.
Yeah,
Like-
you're
Like
I'm
a
just
fucking wind blasted. It's just
I'm just
frozen.
I'm just I'm just
Like the
fucking
hair down to his
absolutely
butt is just
Yeah.
like perfectly to the side.
just absolutely covered in ice. Just like yeah, the fucking dragon's down there. It's a big one.
it knows we're here, huh?
I'm pretty hurt.
Yeah.
It did not feel good, I'll tell you that.
You know, and especially for Norm to like bluntly admit that, that's not a great sign.
Not if we're about to fight a fucking dragon.
Well, so here I got you on the. Oh shit! So he's hanging, right? Can I touch him? Is he close enough to one of the edges that I can like reach out and touch him?
That's up to him. I have no idea.
Yeah, especially since you got the crampons on, sure.
All right, love to
Crampon.
cramp.
Yes, the
Crampon, baby.
crampons.
Yeah, I'll hit you with a cure wounds. Cause yeah,
That might help.
As you're just like kind of like half leaning over the gap precariously.
yeah, just kind of like one eye looking at him, one eye looking down, just kind of.
Oh, you're one of those guys that can do that?
Well, especially because
Feel
we
like
just
it's like
saw the
Creeping frost.
and we
I love how
just
you
saw it
guys-
like shoot up, right? Like
I love how
that's
you guys
I'm
just
scared.
witnessed. You just witnessed me go down. You see that fly out of the fucking thing. I come back up, just like, yeah, there's a dragon.
That is, you know what that is? That's Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
That's Daffy Duck. Plug in, you cowards!
I'm not gonna lie. That's kind
The
of what I was
dragon's
going
down
for.
there.
Kind of what I was going for. Just like some fucking Roadrunner shit. Like,
yeah, you should have come back up holding a sign of some sort. A sign saying
Okay, what?
"Brr."
yeah. Damn it! Oh, I didn't think of that. Fuck. All right, so what? Did I get 12?
You get your 21 and then plus another 6. So
Oh,
27.
Oh, 21. Oh, 27?
Yeah, do you see? But I get 12 and then a 9.
Damn.
Do you see that? Right? That's not just me.
Yeah.
I see the 12 and the
Okay.
9. I just don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how your shit works.
Yeah. And then there's it's another thing that gives you plus 6.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's a good man.
Yeah, and then I also get plus 6. So we're all doing great.
I'm fully ready to go right back down.
Good, because I don't
Yeah,
have
it's like
that
a
many spell
Campbell's
slots
chicken
left.
noodle soup
I
commercial
am-
where the snowman melts into the kid.
Aww. That's cute. But Norm's having a cartoony silly time. That's fun.
Yeah.
Um,
Norm just turned into 8-bit.
well, I guess with our element.
So
The element
are
of
we-
surprise. Jesus Christ.
It finally
I don't know.
hit you.
Maybe there was something on that fucking ship that alerted him or her
I mean,
or
maybe
it.
it was a gnome dropping down into the chamber. I don't know. It
I
could go
did that.
any.
I did that quietly. You
Could go
slut.
many ways.
How intimately connected is a dragon to its treasure? Would I know?
Give me a
You seem to be pretty intimate with
nature
it.
check with advantage.
A nature check.
Pretty intimately. Like it probably knew the second the treasure got touched, and it knows which pieces got touched. It knows what's no longer in that room.
It knows that you have one of them in your cheek like a jawbreaker.
And the
Could it,
rest of
like,
it in Norm's pockets. Although actually,
Theoretically, that might be
sense-
why the dragon was ready for Norm to come down.
Yeah, like
But the
it
thing-
could sense where it is,
speaking-
like
wait,
a little
hold on,
blip on a
hold on.
map.
I have a question though. If it's in a bag of holding, can they actually know?
Oh, that's interesting because it's a different dimension, right?
If it's in a bag of
about
holding,
that.
can they actually know where it is?
Well, maybe not. Well, okay, I think that's a good argument, and it would probably only know that it's gone, right?
I mean, to be fair, I don't want to backtrack on anything because I think this was all funny.
No,
But
yeah.
Well,
I'm
I don't think we
like,
need to backtrack either way
but
because
I'm curious.
the fact remains that Rush is still eating one or has eaten one. So like,
True,
surely,
but like,
if it's
for
not
my
you,
sake,
it was Rush.
like for
right?
my sake, like I may have been able to sneak down there instead of just getting
think you got a
blasted in
point
the
there.
face.
I do think you have a point with the bag of holding.
Because I've been putting all my money in the bag of holding.
It would be able to tell that Rush with the opal is right at the edge of that pit, though, so it would just kind of be thinking somebody might come down.
Okay.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair. Like I said, I didn't want to get rid of any of the comedy of it, but just for future, I just, curious.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
No,
I
yeah.
figured with Rush,
I think you
we
definitely have a point
tricked
there.
the system already, as it
Yeah.
were. But yeah, so how are we gonna? So there is no element of surprise.
Well, I was
I don't
gonna
know. I'm kind of
suggest-
just hanging out at the moment, literally.
I
What
can't
are you
tell
gonna
when my
suggest?
turn is. Is it my turn
Um,
now?
It is Rush's turn now, yeah.
Okay. Would it be
I took my action.
possible for me, like, I assume I would have to use an action for this, but could I, like, transform, get Berlin on my back, and grab Norm, and then jump down?
Oh, you don't even have to grab me. I'm still on the grappling hook. I can just
But,
follow
like,
you down and then
on
hop
my
on your back as
turn,
you go down.
because I assume I can dive that
Oh,
amount, because I
yeah.
have that flying speed. I have 80-foot
Yes,
flight speed.
but especially with these two on your back, this would be like this in itself. Like Norm, you would know since you saw the dragon. This is too small for the white dragon to climb up.
Yeah.
Rush, you could squeeze down in your dragon form, but it's going to be more of a climb down than
Okay.
a fly.
Yeah. Maybe
I couldn't
something
just, like, fall
maybe
down and
something I should
then...
have said is that, hey, this is a lot bigger than when you're a dragon.
Well, what's your fly speed?
My fly speed is 80. I was just thinking I could, like, get them on my back,
Oh.
dive down, and then once I hit that open chamber, open my wings and stop the fall.
You know what?
Buzz
Hell
Lightyear say,
yeah.
falling with style.
Yeah,
Right.
like that scene in How to Train Your Dragon.
Just like that scene in How to Train Your Dragon.
You know what?
I
Hell
do know
yeah.
what scene you're talking about. So
go
yeah,
for
for
it.
sure, for sure.
Okay.
I would love it if, like, while you're going down, you just like grab Norm in your jaws.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, I
And
would
then,
use
like,
an
as soon as-
action to grab
and then
both of you.
as soon as you land, you just like flip the
Spit 'em
head
out.
up. And, like,
Okay. So before he transforms, he's gonna spit that opal out of his mouth and let it fall down the hole. Kind of hoping that maybe that distracts the dragon, but I won't get my hopes up on that. I just think it's cool. Anyways, Yeah, he'll transform and he'll like grab Berlin with his tail and he'll grab Norm with his mouth and he'll jump down.
I gotta put this back on the right layer to make sure you can see it. There we go. Oh no, I put Berlin in the GM layer.
Yeah!
All over the place.
Man saw everything's.
Fourth wall breaking moment.
Saw
Um,
a man. A man with
A horrible
bright
man.
eyes and a beard. And he was looking down at us. I don't understand.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's so much bigger than you are. Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, it's so much bigger than you are.
and like as you drop down, the dragon is like hooked onto the ceiling, and you see like just in the very tip of its like beak mouth type thing, is the opal that it caught when it fell,
Oh god.
and is just staring you down.
This is with white
DoorDash?
dragons and hanging on to. Yeah, all right. Nice. Nice.
Would that have been my action then, all that, or do I still have something I can do?
Yeah, I think since you're grabbing these two, it would be your action.
Okay.
Or well, actually no, grabbing them wouldn't be, but I think isn't the well. No, never mind. Yeah, grabbing them would be the action.
Alright. And that how if I were to land on the ground from where we were, would that have been 80 feet? Or how high is this chamber? Because I know it's 60 feet from the
Yeah, and this chamber itself is it's another 40 feet to the ground.
Dope. So my turn ends with us still in the air.
All right.
Great. Everything's working out exactly as planned.
Wait, so we're still in the air, but how far away are we from the dragon?
He's on the ceiling.
Yeah, the dragon was
should
on the
be
ceiling.
20 feet away
so
from
what,
him right now.
20 feet away? 20
Yeah.
feet away?
Yeah.
A little bitch. All right, this is easy.
All right, so it's the dragon's turn first. Or next, I mean. And he
I was gonna say we
has
all
to
know
roll
whose
for
turn
his
is
breath.
first.
Breath does not recharge.
Thank fucking God.
So the first thing that needs to happen right now is I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from everybody for his frightful presence.
I do get advantage on those.
As the dragon, do I just click the little, or do I use
Yeah.
rushes?
I'd say either or.
I think it's the exact same for Rush, so you know what?
Wow.
No, it's not. Rush has a fucking huge bonus in his normal wisdom.
Yeah, I know for druids, you only take the strength, dex, and con of your animal form. So,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same type of transformation, but
I've seen it like because there's a couple of different transformations that work a couple different ways. So like I've been trying to compare it to those and see like what's the closest one to one. And I think at least for now, picking makes sense to me.
I would just always pick whichever has the higher thing in the dragon form. That's
Yeah.
what makes sense to me.
What?
Because there's one
Why?
that's like
No, like like in the dragon form, I would either pick my higher roll as Rush or the higher roll as the dragon. So like the dragon has a 23 in strength, Rush has a -1.
No, I know. I was joking.
Oh, I
because
see.
Obviously, you would pick the higher one. Yeah.
So everyone except for Berlin passes.
Damn.
Scaredy cat.
Berlin, you are now frightened for 1 minute.
Wait, don't we get a bonus to it because of our dragon scale armor?
Oh, we did make that a thing.
Did we? Bang it.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Um,
Well, we're in this army again, plus 1 bonus. You had an advantage on saving throw against the frightful presence and breath weapons of dragons. And you
Oh,
have
well,
resistance to one type.
Yeah,
Does not help.
I don't think
me.
I don't think advantage is gonna help him.
Well,
Very sick. Very
I tried.
No, I
but yeah,
appreciate
you
it.
are
Good
frightened for
looks.
1 minute, and you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Okay. I'll be
He's just like cowering on
sprinting
the
this way in the meantime.
cowering on fucking the tail. You can't jump off.
He's just
Can't
looking
tell me what to
away.
do.
We're still 40 feet in the air.
And then
Norm time.
the dragon is going to fly down so that it's level with you, Rush,
Oh, big
and
mistake.
use its 3 multi attacks.
3.
First, swinging its tail at you.
Oh my god.
That is a 27
That hits.
for 14 bludgeoning damage.
14. I can do that.
It swipes with one of its claws. That's only a 13, so it's not going to hit. And then it goes for a bite. That's an 18, so that's not going to hit.
No, that does hit. My armor class is 18.
Oh, right, dragon form.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 19 piercing damage and 1 cold damage.
19. Do I since I'm in my dragon form, my ice armor doesn't take effect, does it?
Correct.
Okay.
It's not. And then it's going to be Norm's turn.
Now Norm time?
Norm, you're in my mouth.
Oh, wait, no, actually, before that happens, something is
Oh, I
going to
thought-
happen that you guys haven't
I
seen
thought we
yet.
established that you flicked me up on top of
Lair.
your head or something like that.
Oh, I mean, you can
The
do that
adult
too.
white dragon has a lair action.
Oh.
So on initiative count 20, it is going to...
What do you mean initiative count 20?
Like 20 turns?
like basically the top of every turn.
Oh, okay.
So like where Norm has a 17, the lair action has a 20, regardless of what the dragon has.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
okay.
that's interesting.
And it is going to cause these jagged spikes of ice to fall from the ceiling.
Oh god.
I'm gonna need everyone. Oh no, this is just an attack that he rolls. Okay. All right. So for Rush, that's a 23.
Yeah, it
For
hits.
Norm, that's a 21. And for Berlin, that's a 23. Oh, but
I-
Norm's is going to be at disadvantage, though.
But I also it doesn't even matter. Unless the roll doesn't unless the disadvantage roll doesn't hit, but I would just use the reaction anyway.
Okay. So it is going to hurt, or it is going to hit Berlin and Rush. And that's going to be 9 piercing damage.
Got it.
I was worried.
Just ice
And
spikes, man.
then it's Norm's turn.
Norm time. So can I just fucking like climb up to the top of Rush's head here and swing out at this guy? Or like I don't know where
Yeah, I'd say
in
so.
relation. Okay. In that case, I'll move myself there then. Let's go. I love the fact that I'm just swinging out at a dragon on top of another dragon.
As we're like slowly gliding to the ground.
All of those hit.
And that one of those gets sneak attack because he's the only enemy around.
Yep.
And I get my drag queen damage, which is what I named it.
Drag queen.
There's that, and that, and that, and that.
23, 27, 39. 40. 52. And I mean, you really cut into this dragon, and he looks pissed. He's not going down easy.
And with an extra bonus action, I fart in his general direction.
Not on my head, please.
Don't worry, Norm is very experienced at aiming his farts.
And then it's going to be Berlin.
I guess I'll fucking check that check shit. All right,
Woo!
right? You or wait,
Yep.
yeah, you said at the start of my turn, right?
End of your turn.
Oh no! Well, so then I can't do anything this turn still, though, right? Like I'm
Right.
just like hiding out on Rush's tail basically for the turn.
You're at least able to kind of like gulp back your fear and look a little bit more resolved.
Oh well, that's good then. That's yeah. I mean, I guess that's my turn.
You did it.
Yay!
I'm back.
And then it's Rush.
I forget. Can I use a multi-attack and a breath weapon in one turn?
It'd have to be one or the other.
Okay. I'm gonna go for my multi-attack, which is a bite and then a claw.
That's 2 with your claws.
Oh, 2 with my claws and then a bite?
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
Both of the claws hit.
That's the first one. This is the second one.
For 25 slashing damage.
And then I'm going to land on the ground. And that'll be my
All right.
turn. I'll let like Berlin and Norm go so they
He's gonna
can't take
take
falling damage.
an opportunity attack and swing at you with his tail.
Yeah.
It's a 16.
Doesn't hit. 18.
All right. Then it's the dragon's turn again.
See, and that's how you got out of the way of the fart.
The breath recharges as he shoots it down towards the 3 of you.
Ooh.
Gonna need Constitution saves from everybody.
Cons.
I literally could not have rolled better.
Oh. I'm just gonna use Rush's shit for that. Oh my god.
It's not. Yeah.
Wait, have you been playing music this entire time or no?
Yeah, I have.
Why can't I
I haven't
just
heard it
realized
either.
I couldn't.
You have my
Yeah, I just
stream
realized
muted?
I can't hear it. No,
I don't think
I
so.
just
What
checked.
the?
I was
Hang
like, I just
on.
realized, like, wait a minute, I haven't heard it.
Oh, it's not sharing audio. Is that better?
Yeah, there we go.
Alright.
There
Oh,
we
that sucks.
go.
There's a lot of good shit.
So Norm and Berlin are gonna pass and take half the damage.
Yeah.
Rush
Aw.
is gonna take full damage.
Oh boy.
So that's going to be
Am I the only one wearing the white armor?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm wearing black.
Oh, well, so I get
74
half.
damage to Rush.
Woo!
How much?
74. And 37 damage to Berlin and Norm.
But I get half of that too.
Correct.
Oh.
So
Huh.
Norm actually only takes 18.
Yeah.
Only 18.
And this was what again? This what
Breath
what
attack.
That was the
breath-
breath one.
another breath attack, just another frosty one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just this gigantic blizzard of ice and snow billowing from its mouth.
Remember when I came back up the hole as an icicle?
I would love to use absorb elements as my reaction.
Oh
Spicy.
shit.
So it's not. I mean, it's not that good, but I have resistance. So I also
Yeah, down to 18. But
bonus
pretty
have it,
good.
right? And then yeah, I mean, if I hit with a melee attack, I'll get an extra 1d6 of frost against a frost dragon. So that'll be cool. But yeah, so 18, you said?
Did you
Yep.
mean to say that'll be cool?
If anyone asks, I did. And Rush, are you dead?
No, but I'm very hurt.
How does it work when in the dragon form? Is it kind of like wild shape, like where when the wild shape
Yeah.
dies,
That's
you
what I
just
was
go back to
thinking,
your
yeah.
normal self?
Yep.
But
Thank
still full
God.
health on your normal self.
Yeah, we're not.
But
we're
any
not
like
in the new.
any extra damage would carry over. To
Yeah.
your-
Extra damage carries over.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
The dragon is going to stay in the air. Move back a little bit. And then on the lair action, it's going to cause a 30-foot wall of ice to go up in between you guys.
Oh my god, dog.
I really feel like it would be beneficial to have, I don't know, some sort of wizard here.
He did tell me that he expected to be home 5 minutes before we finish.
Really?
Aw, buddy.
He's gonna fall down the hole.
Yeah. It was like, so you were wandering around and fell down this hole.
And then it's Norm's turn.
Okay, so there's a 30-foot wall, but so it's a 30-foot wall coming from the ground, right?
Yes.
But he's still 40 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
Well, no, the ceiling is 40 feet. He's up, what was it, 20 feet in the air?
Oh, it's 20 feet.
Yeah.
So I can't see shit.
I mean, you can see him, but it's an opaque wall of ice.
Right, no, but I mean, like, I can't... Okay, so, like, this wall is 100% in the way.
Yes.
Okay. Just trying to think if I can... Just trying
Yeah,
to think
it's
if
30 feet long, 30 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
Let's see.
1 single foot thick?
Yep.
Bro, but I don't know about single foot. Like, picture a foot in front of you right now, and imagine
Yeah, I
that
can
of
see my
solid
own
ice,
foot in
you
front
know?
of me.
Your foot is not a foot long. There ain't no way. My foot is barely a foot long.
Honestly,
You are Julius Caesar.
That's a deep cut. That's a
Yeah.
history joke right there.
I'm gonna say fuck it. Norm's an absolute psychopath. He is going to run and jump off of Rush onto the wall to try to climb to the top of it.
Oh my god. You're
Wild.
still on his nose or his head, right?
Yeah.
How tall is he?
I was gonna say, like, can I make it to the top and still have an action or anything like that, or?
A young gold dragon is about 9 feet tall.
Oh,
Oh, you're so little.
I am so little.
Oh no.
But you're staying gold, pony boy.
So,
I'm scared.
yeah, let's say jumping off Rush's nose gets you 10 feet.
10 feet. So there would be 20 feet of climbing ahead of me.
Correct. Which normally could be a problem, but you're wearing crampon.
Yay!
I do have my tampon.
So
Yeah.
give me.
You
Give me an
just
acrobatics
tell me
check
what to
real quick.
roll. Acrobatics.
Yeah, you can clear that 20 feet, no problem.
And do I still have an action?
Yes.
And I can see him.
Yep.
Alright. How far away am I now? If I'm at the top of the wall?
You're on top of the wall.
Because did
Yeah,
he
you know
go
what?
fully ground, or...
He's not fully. He's like. You know what? I think you could swing on him.
Oh
You think...
shit!
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Am I just
think
like,
so.
am I in like a like boop snootin' like range?
Yeah, I'd say so. Because I mean, he's big as fuck. So.
I'm a... Alright, well I'm gonna lash out on his fucking snout.
First one misses.
Well.
One.
Why did I close my calculator out?
Hey, well that's just the drag queen damage. It's only a d6, okay? Although there should be drag queen damage on 3 of 1. Oh, well, there is, yeah. Or wait a minute, is there? Is one of them missing? 1, 2, 3. There's 2. Wait, I am missing a drag queen damage. Am I not?
You've got 2 of them.
But I hit 3 times.
Oh, it's getting added on to your sneak attack.
Is it?
The 3 plus
Yeah.
3.
If you have it over, you see the sneak
Oh
attack.
yeah,
plus
yeah. Okay,
parry.
okay. There it is. Gotcha. Okay.
I
was
long
like,
story
what the
short,
fuck?
62 damage.
Damn.
And I mean, this dragon. I mean, I wouldn't call him, down on his luck or bloodied or anything, but like you're starting to put some hurt on him.
I'm gonna eat your scales for breakfast, bitch.
Jesus.
And then it's Berlin.
Huh. um.
Oh, actually, real quick,
Ha.
I keep forgetting to do this.
Huh.
Dragons have legendary actions.
Oh, oh
What do you
no.
mean, real quick, you son of a bitch?
Well, then how come Rush doesn't have a legendary action?
Because I'm a
He's
baby.
a baby.
Oh, right.
I'm glad we were on the same page.
He's gonna use his wing attack.
Pokemon?
Now-
was right there with you, baby.
Rush and Berlin are blocked by the wall. He's really just trying to get Norm away from him. Norm, I'm gonna need you to roll a dex save.
Whoops.
Oh,
An 8
no.
is not gonna cut it as you take.
8 is
Now
not-
hold on. I'm on ice. Does the tampon help me here and give me advantage?
Even a 15 wouldn't cut it. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Woof.
Fair enough.
I guess
Um,
legendary action.
you're gonna take 14 bludgeoning damage and get pushed back 5 feet, making you fall down the wall.
Fall back down onto Rush.
Is there any chance I could use my reaction to catch him? If he's falling
Uh,
off the wall?
Yeah, you know what? Give me a dex save.
Okay. Ooh.
9 is not gonna cut it as he just bounces off of you, which I'll say you lessened the fall a little bit, but you're still gonna take another 8 bludgeoning damage as you hit them.
Okay, so what's my total? 14 plus 8?
Yep.
Okay. That's fun.
And then it's Berlin's turn.
So,
I'm looking.
yeah, just so we're all
me
clear,
too.
none of us are doing great. Right?
Uh-uh.
None of us are doing well, shall we say.
Mm-mm.
All right. It's a bit early to pop it all, but okay. We gotta keep going somehow.
I can
So-
get back up that wall. Just put me in, coach.
So I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope. And just quick DM question, it says creatures in range, can I cast that on myself? Does it count, or is it
Doesn't
only...
say you can't
so.
use it on you.
I'd say it counts.
Okay, that's pretty nice. And then I'm gonna go ahead and follow that up. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I'm keeping my spells honest. Follow that up.
Goes hope and vitality. Choose any number of. What is this? A blue chew of a pill?
Kind of, almost. Because then I'm gonna follow it up with a mass healing word level 4. So that you don't have to pay attention to this, because it's actually, let's see, 1d4, 2d4, plus my ability modifier is 8, so that's 16, plus everyone takes 22 heal. Except for
22?
me, I take 20, 22.
Thank
Except for
you.
me, I take 28, which is pretty
Yo, I don't think you get it, man. That healing mixed with the blue chew spell. Norm's
It's bad.
hard as fuck right now.
It's pretty massive. That beacon of hope.
Rush
crazy.
still does not look good.
Norm is stiff for 4 hours. He needs to call a doctor.
Jesus Christ.
And on that note, Berlin will kind of like hop off of Rush's tail. I guess we said I was feared, but kind of pets him reassuringly and says, just give me another. Just let me catch my breath. I got you on the next go round.
I got you on the next one, buddy.
Yeah, and that'll be my turn for now.
Rush.
I'm gonna do something. 3-foot cone, right? And that would...
Actually, tell a lie. I don't get off of Rush. If that's okay. Sorry, if I can just real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang on to your tail, bud. Go on. Sorry.
Is there...
I'm just like, I'm laying directly underneath, like, holy shit.
Would it be feasible to, like, concentrate a breath weapon out of a cone and into a beam? Or is that...
I think it would have to stay a cone.
Yeah, okay.
Are you trying to like melt the wall or something?
Maybe. I'm gonna do it. Rush is just gonna, like, brace himself and start breathing his breath weapon where he thinks the dragon is. Like, slightly up, right? Because we still know that he's kind of flying.
Well, I mean, you can, like, see the general outline of him, like, through the ice.
Oh. Okay. So he's just gonna do that, and he's gonna hold it as long as he can to try to break the ice and maybe hopefully hit the dragon on the other side. I don't know how to roll for this. Hang on. DC 17
I'll just make like Limp
dex
Biscuit
throw.
and keep rolling.
I'm gonna... What would be the dex save of a wall?
I wouldn't call a wall very dexterous.
Can there really be a dex save for a wall?
So the wall's gonna take full damage. Roll damage to let me see how much you do.
10d10. It says 55.
Well,
On a
that's just
failed
like if
save.
you want to use like an average.
Oh, okay.
They give you that. But yeah, just roll a 10d10.
Hey,
Woo!
above average, baby.
7.
Yay!
So you melt clear through the wall, and it is also gonna hit the other dragon. So
Fuck yeah.
he gets a 16. He's not gonna save, so he's gonna take 57 damage.
Fuck yeah!
Now, is that specifically
He is gonna pop a
fire?
legendary resistance, though.
Bitch.
So he will save and bring that down to 28.
Yeah,
Did
that's...
I do that right?
No, would it be 20? It would be like 20...
Let's just not argue.
I don't feel like doing math right now, you know what? Whatever,
it'd be
28, it's 28.
Right.
DM said it.
And then the dragon
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank
It's all this cold ice.
is gonna recharge its breath weapon again.
Oh no.
Not recharge. What do you mean recharge? How is that allowed?
And I'm gonna need Constitution saves from everybody.
I'm using rushes because the dragon sucks.
Dog, can you make that a nat 6 that he
Oh
only gets
my.
back? I mean, shit.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
Hold on.
Just in case it matters, mine is an 18.
Oh god, do I want to use a spell slot again on absorb elements or just risk it? Let's just risk it. Constitution. Oh my god!
Okay, Burr's gone.
No, then in that case, I will pop absorb elements again. Actually, if that's okay with everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and hang on to that.
Oh my god.
All right. So everybody failed.
Holy shit.
Damn, even an 18 fails? Shit.
Yep, even an 18 fails.
Oh my god.
So that's going to be 54 cold damage.
Okay, so half that is
27.
27.
Woo! I'm not looking good.
I don't think any of us are, champ.
Hey, you still have a whole actual rush life ahead of you.
If I don't take crazy over damage, because Rush is not super beefy.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
Then on the lair action, the wall is going to disappear. And more spikes are going to fall from the ceiling.
This fucking bastard
Bruh.
dragon. I'm gonna kill him.
That's a 9 for Norm, a 22 for Rush, and a 23 for Berlin.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
And as
Yikes.
far as damage goes,
Oh, I just subtracted that. Hang
I
on.
like to think that the reason that I did not get hit by these spikes is the fact that I'm just like currently laying down underneath fucking
Yeah, I'm just
Rush.
taking it all for you.
it's 15 damage
For me and Berlin.
for you and Berlin, yeah.
Oh my god.
And we will pick up there next
Oh
time.
my god.
Oh my god.
What if white comes back to a complete white? Like,
That would be so sad.
congrats, we're starting fresh.
I mean, you guys are pretty hurt, but the dragon's not looking too hot either. You're giving him a run for his money.
Lordy, lordy.
I can
mean, yeah,
pop
like-
another dragon transformation once I go down in this one too, so.
Once you die once.
Yeah, once I die once.
You just
I mean,
bring it right
this
back.
is your first adult dragon, so.
Yeah, it's fucking
And
horrifying.
honestly, I think we're doing okay. I mean, I have hit this thing for like well over 100 damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then you did
Just
like
think that
50
even
something.
ancient dragons.
Oh, I need to make a reminder.
That was easy. I mean, once we reach level 20,
There we go. That way I'll remember.
hold your breath and turn Savannah.
There's no way I would remember otherwise.
Remember what?
To roll for my breath weapon to see if I recharge it.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, normally this campaign only runs 1 to 17. There's a thing that I'm adding that I think is worthy of adding another level. So by the end of this, we'll be 18.
Oh shit. Okay.
18?
We'll
Yeah.
be legal adults.
We're gonna
Yeah.
be like gods.
We can finally hit the strip clubs.
Aren't we like 8?
We're 8 years old. Holy shit.
No, you guys are double
No.
digits,
Are
aren't you?
we?
I think
I don't
we're at
know, I don't
9,
think so.
maybe.
Yeah, we're at
Yeah,
level
we're
8 or
at
9 right
9.
now. Are you making us fight something that is meant for level 10s?
Well, I had to throw traditional scaling out the window a long time ago.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
we're all
checks out.
psycho.
For what reason?
You motherfucker!
Not all of us are psycho. Some of us are pretty reasonable damage dealers compared to our level, alright?
Like,
Some of us.
my
Look, here's the
character, I
thing.
think, would be OP normally, but you just overshadowed.
Well, no, the thing is, I don't actually do a lot of damage per hit. It's just I get a lot
That's
of
a
hits.
fucking lie.
And you crit like 2 times a turn on average.
Yeah.
Your
like-
normal damage is like my good damage.
Yeah,
What?
like
No,
And
my
I only
max,
get
my
2
max,
attacks.
my max damage is my max damage on a single hit is 13.
Yeah, that's like a good hit for me.
Yeah, but could you imagine if you hit that with Divine Smite?
Yeah, but I can't pop Divine Smite every attack.
Yeah, but like you could.
not if you don't believe.
I mean, are the gods in your favor or what?
Right, kids. Well, I'm signing
Yeah.
off. This begins.
Yeah, I'm out of here on that one.
Just a quick reminder that I'll be in Chicago for the next two, maybe 3 weeks. I haven't seen exactly how long.
You better fucking be at the next session, I
So-
swear to God.
Rod, well,
I
Rod,
mean, at least White will
seriously,
be there.
Yeah.
Rod, seriously, like, genuinely, let me know if you want to like come down. We'll just like fucking crush some beers and play D&D here. Like,
cute little in-person sesh. Imagine.
yeah,
What
fuck it, why
a
not,
rush.
right? Why not? I got some dice here. We could even roll real.
Wow. The only way I can save myself.
My brother got me a set for Christmas.
You've had
Aw.
pretty
Cute.
good rolls this one.
It was all right. It went okay today. I will say
Yeah.
for sure.
I will say, Egan did do your first roll.
And
Mhm.
you know what? Maybe that's the trick. He just needs to open for me, and then we
Yeah.
that's the rhythm for the rest of the session.
Maybe.
Uh,
All right, kids.
Okay.
Till
Yeah.
next week.
Hey,
see you guys.
Later, everybody.
farewell.